What's going on, guys? This is Webby, and this is your SmackDown Live Preview for August 2nd, 2016. After reading WWE's.com 5-point preview, this is what I've come up with. And it says here, will SummerSlam's WWE World Title match turn SmackDown upside down? And my opinion as of right now is no. And there's one reason why, and that one reason is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is a good talent. I'll admit that. But it's not his fault. But WWE has not really given us any reason to care about Dolph Ziggler over the last couple of years. He's a great worker. He's a great talent. Puts on great matches. But, I mean, just go back and look at his, what he's been through. You know, he did great at Survivor Series 2014 when he won with Team Cena. Then he went through that Lana and Rusev thing, which that went nowhere. I was glad that finished, because that was a pointless feud. Then he kind of jobbed for a while to people. Then he helped build up Baron Corbin a little bit, but, you know, that was kind of a pointless feud. So, overall, he hasn't really done a whole lot. And then all of a sudden, he's just thrusted into a WWE Championship match. It doesn't say a whole lot for that match. And he doesn't strike me as a valuable threat. And it's going to be a great match. But as of right now, Dean Ambrose looks like a guaranteed winner at SummerSlam. So I really hope that they really start pushing Dolph Ziggler as a valuable threat and a viable threat and a person that looks like is going to push Dean Ambrose to his limits at SummerSlam for that coveted championship. Because if not, then this feud is just pointless. You know, I think WWE is going to do a good job at doing it. You know, I don't know. I hope they do. Will they? You know, I don't know. I hope they do, but it's just one of those. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. You know, it's one of those hit and miss things. Is SmackDown Live prepared for a Lesnar invasion? Look, Randy Orton invaded Suplex City and took Brock Lesnar to Viperville. It's time for Brock Lesnar to invade Viperville and take Randy Orton to Suplex City. Randy Orton invaded Raw, which to me takes a little lackluster off the draft. Makes that a little lackluster because Randy Orton didn't stay on SmackDown and he's invading Raw. I don't think Randy Orton is that caliber of talent to be doing that. He's a big talent, but I think he should be staying on SmackDown. I think that if you're going to have somebody go from one brand to the next, it should be guys like Brock Lesnar Undertaker, the part-time guys. But I think that since Randy Orton did invade on Raw, that Brock Lesnar should come to SmackDown and storm through everybody, cause a ruckus, and wipe out and wipe clean the SmackDown roster and get to Randy Orton. I think that would be awesome, and I would love to see that happen on SmackDown. Do I think it'll happen? I'm not sure. We'll have to tune in to see if that happens. But I would love to see that. How will AJ Styles regain his edge? Look, we all know last night that it was advertised that he has a message for John Cena. It's simple. They've had 2 matches. They're going to have a third at SummerSlam. It'll be a great match. They've had 2 great matches. One of them, was a normal match. And then the other one was a 6-man tag. Both of them were great matches. Every match that they're in, most of the time it's on the edge of your seats. So I just hope that it's a good build over the next 3 weeks. I hope that they do end up having a rubber match at SummerSlam. And I hope that at SummerSlam that John Cena puts over AJ Styles. I hope that. But I'll tell you more about my thoughts about that when I do my SummerSlam predictions once all the matches are made out. Who will stand out on the SmackDown Live's women division? Look, that's hard to say, okay? And I'm not going to name out any names when I say that. I'm just going to say this. The SmackDown Live's women division is a little lackluster right now, and I say that because they don't have a lot of women on their roster right now. And it's hard to stand out when you can't put a lot of matches together. It's hard to put matches together when you only have about 5 or 6 women. And we don't know where the title is going. We don't know if the women's championship is going to both shows. So it's very hard to see which woman is going to stand out, because there's not that many women. And seeing the same match over and over and over again will get old and stale and boring after a while. So I hope that, I hope that whoever's the women's champion on Raw, that they let the women's champion come to SmackDown too and wrestle, so they can, build their superstars build their women's division on SmackDown that way too. And I also like to add this on their tag team division. Their tag team division, they need to put the tag team belts on both brands. I honestly think that, they don't need a bunch of titles. I don't think they need to bring back 2 tag team championships and all that stuff. I understand if they do, because it's their own brand and SmackDown needs its own titles, so I understand that. But, it makes it a little watered down. It makes the titles a little watered down in my eyes. So I'd love to see the tag team, the WWE's tag team championships on both shows, and I'd like to see the women's championship on both shows. I think that would build up and make it more competitive for the tag team division and the women's division. And finally, American Alpha is debuting tonight on SmackDown. If you don't know who American Alpha is, American Alpha is a former NXT tag team. They were a great tag team. They could put on some good matches. Really looking forward to what they do on the main roster. Hope they treat them the same way they did down on NXT. Really, really well. So with that being said, if you like this video, hit like, comment below, subscribe. Catch me right back here tonight for my SmackDown Live Preview. Until then, I'll catch you on the other side.